The top story on China Beat today looks at the issues brought up while Secretary of State Clinton was on an official visit in Beijing. Xinhua news agency reported that Chinese Vice Premier Li Keqiang said Wednesday that China hopes the United States can relax restrictions on high technology exports to China, as well as Chinese companies' investments in the U.S. The news agency said that Li made the remarks during his meeting with the U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, saying Sino-U.S. economic and trade cooperation is an important driving force for bilateral ties. Secretary Clinton had the entire transcript of the press conference that followed the meeting September 5th with President Hu Jintao. The Secretary of State fielded questions with the Chinese Foreign Minister Yang Jiechi at the Great Hall of the People. Clinton said the talks involved Syria's civil war, Iran's nuclear efforts, North Korea's weapons development, cyber attacks into both countries, and the territorial disputes in the South China Sea. The transcript of the press conference did not mention meeting with Vice Premier Li Wednesday, nor did Clinton or Foreign Minister Yang talk about any trade restrictions or trade disputes. The reporter from Bloomberg News mentioned that Vice President Xi canceled his meeting with Secretary Clinton. Clinton said the U.S. stands ready to work with China to determine a new way for major powers to get along with each other in efforts to enable the Sino-U.S. partnership to weather challenges and move forward. She said, "We want China to play a greater role in world affairs that strengthens global stability, helps solve urgent challenges, and we are convinced that our two countries gain far more when we cooperate with one another than when we descend into an unhealthy competition. So we are committed to managing our differences effectively and expanding our cooperation wherever and whenever possible." The news organizations receiving the opportunity to ask questions were China Daily, Bloomberg News, CBS News, and Xinhua News Agency. The two-day visit is part of Clinton's six-nation tour that started on August 30th, which also takes her to the Cook Islands, Indonesia, East Timor, Brunei, and Russia.